Hi, I'm Ellie. In this video I'm talking about how and why to love ourselves. And loving ourselves is how our inner flame stays bright. The more that we think thoughts that are unloving, do things that harm us, we lower that inner flame. And with that is our will to live, it's our joy, it's connection to our passion. And we can simply love ourselves, very simply, by feeling love. Just evoking the feeling of love again and again. And being with you as you do that. That's awareness, coming out of the mind into the body, feeling love. When you do that, you will meet yourself, different parts of yourself. So here, when we meet these different parts of ourselves, we are given the opportunity to accept those parts of ourselves and therefore integrate them into us. So those parts, which are parts that are shadow parts that we push away, any parts of ourselves that we don't want to be seen by others. This is protection. We learn there are parts of ourselves that are not okay to be. There are parts of us that are going to, if we present those parts of ourselves, we will be shamed or unloved or worse. And so when we connect to awareness, connecting to ourself, the deepest essence of us, and we just feel love and we're living our life, different parts of ourselves will come forward. And we can meet them and work with them. And so I'm going to give you an example of how I learned to love the parts of me that were jealous. So there came a point in time, many years ago, where I realized that I had this emotion of jealousy with my partner, pertains to my partner. And because I was practicing quieting mind, being with self, present moment, not attaching to the story in the mind, working with the mind, using intellect and using the mind, but knowing that I'm not my thoughts and that I'm receiving thoughts. We receive thoughts, their energy, based on momentum, what we're focusing on, all kinds of things. And so I wasn't attached to my thoughts. I'm open as awareness and open as a love, as a practice. So when I recognized in myself jealousy, it was uncomfortable. I was like, it's not good to be jealous. All of the thoughts that you have, and that very uncomfortable feeling, somatic experience, and, the thoughts that were coming in about how I was bad for being jealous. But I'm observing all of this, I'm not identifying with it. And I'm still with self, open as love, feeling love. And so I became curious about the part of me that was jealous. So when we accept this part of ourselves, because after a few moments of being, uncomfortable and feeling and observing those thoughts of shame and I'm bad, all those things, dropping in, relaxing into jealousy, it's okay that you're here. I love this part of me. I was loving this part of me because I was feeling love in the body, in the heart space. I activated love. Quiet mind, observing jealousy. When we allow parts of ourselves to show itself and we become curious, we can work with it and integrate it. And so as I was observing, allowing jealousy to be there, loving the parts of me that were jealous, I became curious. And I found little strings of feeling worried about abandonment. So this was an abandonment wound that I had. And so how I integrated jealousy, and I'm no longer jealous, through loving myself, loving the part of me that was jealous and listening, awareness and love. I came to realize that I was jealous because I was afraid that my partner would leave me. And so I met jealousy, the part of me that was jealous needs. And so I started to really feel into my body and be with myself and communicate to that part that I am here with you. I'm not leaving you. You can count on me. You don't have to be afraid that your partner is going to abandon you, because it doesn't matter if they do, because I am here with you. I've got you. And really feeling that, really rooting in to the depth of me, being here with me, feeling love. That part of me that was jealous relaxed, and jealousy never returned. So this is how just one example of how we can love ourselves. And it all comes from just feeling love and being with self, the true self, not the projection, not the model, Ram Dass would say, that we think we are, but the depth of us, which we connect to through quiet mind, space between the thoughts, that essence that never changes, and feeling love. When we do this and we meet different parts of ourselves, others, different parts of others, this awareness and love dissolves what is not love. It dissolves what is not true. It brings wisdom and clarity. And so this is how we love ourselves. It's a long journey because there are so many different parts of ourselves, so many different, aspects, personality traits, things about ourselves that we, maybe wish were not so, or society deems that, shouldn't be so. And so why it's important to love ourselves is because we live in a very judgmental world, a world that black and white labels things good or bad, okay or not okay. And we need to be rooted in our own self-love and our own self-awareness, because people are going to project onto you that you are not good, that you're fill in the blank, something that hurts you. And if we can rest in our own love, the worthiness that comes from within us, self-love, activate love in your chest, feel love. Quiet mind, be with self. You emerge with the one, the divine now. And so this is what helps us to have resilience, to withstand the harsh judgments of others. Right now there's so many groups that are being so harshly judged, and you might find yourself in one of those groups or resembling one of those groups. We can withstand the illusion of others' projections that you are not a human being who is sacred. All of human life is sacred. You are sacred. Your life is sacred. When we come to know this, that is a protection. We protect ourselves from anything that wishes to stomp out your inner flame, tell you otherwise. We are the guardians of our own inner flame. No one else can do it for us. And there is nothing stronger, more powerful than activating the feeling of love. Quiet mind. Now, you are home with you. Okay, thank you for being here. I really love it here with you. I would love it if you like this video and supported me by subscribing. And I would love to hear you in the comments. What's on your heart? What's on your mind? And what do you want to talk about? Because I will definitely connect with you soon. Thank you.